a bright and sunny day. Everything just feels so good today. You know what I'm saying? I just see a new light. You know what I'm saying? I can see the trees. I'm not blind anymore. See, there's a smile on my face that comes from within, from up above. I've been so alone, yeah. I've been so let down. Some of my closest family and friends, they could not be found. Yeah. I called on them day and night, got no answer. They didn't help me out, but when I called on Jesus, His time was clear. Answered my call and wiped away all my tears. He held me and His so tender arms, and loved me forever, gentle and warm. Gave me His peace that comes from within. Loose my shackles and set me free from sin. Everything is so brand new. Everything it feels fine. Oh, fine. Since I met you, Jesus Christ. Everything is so divine. Got into some trouble, yeah, that I wasn't looking. Got into some trouble, yeah, that I.
What's up, y'all? This is Moon Goddess 777. I'm just checking my sound. So y'all, this is Moon Goddess. Just here to talk. I'm just checking my sound. I scheduled it for now, but it's looking like tomorrow anyway. I'm gonna get into it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Just making sure everything's clear because it wasn't even the camera with me last night. It wasn't even the camera with me last night. So, yeah, we're gonna get right into it, talking about everything. Welcome to the golden age. Welcome to the golden age.
Oh, no. I call myself a lawyer.
I got my white fingernails, but it ain't put no freak on.
And said ain't nothing I can do for you. But then I called on attorney Jesus. He took my case and touched the judge's mind. See, my God, He worked out all of my time. The doctor in the sick room in jail, He will go your best. He healed the sick and raised the dead. 5,000 he fed with a little bit of fish and bread. He'll do for you what you will allow Him to do. That's why I can say, yeah, everything is so brand new. Everything it feels just fine. Since I met you, Jesus Christ. Yeah, everything.
Well, unconditional love to everyone. Unconditional love. This is the Venus Day. Happy Venus Day. What is this? Black History Month. Welcome. The Indigenous People Month. They give us 30 days, but it's really more than that. It's like so much history until if you really dig, you're really not even going to be able to. Really, it's overwhelming. Talk about it. Because, a lot of stuff been hidden. And we learning a lot of truth. This is the year where we fully into Aquarius. This is the Mahertha Kali Yuga has ended. Welcome to the Golden Age. But as we know, it all has to be destroyed before it can be rebuilt. And I had to like I said, I had to take a break from YouTube. I was up here commenting and stuff like that, but I wasn't I wasn't actually up here doing it because like I said, I've been doing a lot of work as far as spiritual work, but I've also been digging into some things, other adventures, going into the unknown and expanding, and doing some things like that. So, um, just trying to better myself, not just spiritually, physically, mentally, and things like that. Been doing some it say heavy rain soon. Been doing some fasting and meditations. Might have lost a few pounds or not. Man, I think I'm losing more so inches because um I know my clothes are fitting better around my waistline, but it don't look like it on the scale. But I know I'm losing inches because I'm doing a lot of walking up and down stairs and stuff like that, and I be keep constantly doing my yoga, mixed it with the Pilates and the qigong. I do that too. I do a combination of that. A lot of meditation and doing a lot of grounding and stuff like that. A lot of grounding and meditation. Trying to be as much in nature as I possibly can. I try to stay connected with nature. I'm not in the what you call it, the country or suburbs like I was. I'm more so in the city, but the I try to find the energy spots and the nature spots and connect with Daughter Earth, Mother Nature. They call it Mother Nature, Daughter Earth, and everything. Yeah, but we're gonna share some. I'm gonna share this screen. Uh, I don't have what I gotta share. What I gotta share, but welcome everyone. Yeah, we're gonna get into talking about what's going on now. What's going on with uh some of the some of our celebrities. They keep something going on from the P Diddy thing. This is a year where a lot of the abuse of power is being brought down. Yeah, so let's look it up. Uh, I'm just gonna bring up the pictures. Let's see. Mm, okay, this was 4 days ago. Somebody talking about it. Mm, yeah. Oh well. Sad screen. Mm, okay. I wanted to see about the okay, ad screen. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna share this. Mm, I guess what's going on? Why it ain't playing? Mm. Oh Lord, maybe it's muted. Who knows? Oh, it's muted. Mm.
He allegedly then asked her
Okay, we'll look at
Stallion
Lily.
versus Nicki. You're doing good today. I most definitely am.
Muted again.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and it's beef time.
Oh,
Time for that rap beef. Oh no, not rap
no.
beef, no! The queen of rap, Miss Nicki Minaj. If you have been on any corner of the music internet, you have most likely noticed she has been going into full meltdown, which is quite sad to see a queen in, and yet it is exactly what we are witnessing since the release of this new Megan Thee Stallion single, Hiss. And if you've been paying attention to Miss the Stallion,
Okay.
There's nothing more powerful.
Well, as you
Free
know, it's
Business
been a
Credit
lot of
Guide
stuff going
reveals
on
how to access tens of thousands of dollars.
with this group. Uh, 1 second. I don't want the video. Nope. Um, oh wow, something happened an hour ago.
What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy
Okay.
Armand, and we are back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? Now, the week is the week that keeps on giving.
Well, I have not seen this one, so I'm gonna be looking at this right with y'all. Armand Wiggins. Okay.
His Bigfoot, his. The girls are fighting. Now, Nicki Minaj is putting it on the floor, and Megan Thee Stallion is whacking with success. Megan Thee Stallion whacks Nicki Minaj again. Okay? This time, she whacks her on station head and threatens to call Rock Nation jokingly, seemingly taunting, Nicki Minaj's disdain for Rock Nation and Desiree Perez. Also, Megan Thee Stallion has announced that she has signed a distribution deal with Warner Music, okay? But still remaining independent. Let's get into her Instagram post where she talked about being independent. She says, "Thank you, God. Hotties, today history was made. Today I signed a distribution deal with my new family, Warner Music, where I maintain my independence as an artist and own my masters and publishing." Now, if you know what this gives, remember Nicki Minaj was taunting her on Bigfoot, saying, I'll call Carl and buy your masters. So she put that in capital letters. This is the first deal of its kind, letting us know that no one has this type of deal. No female, no man.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
I hope artists still on the come up, or even artists who are already established, never.
So he's sort of right because they are actually doing stuff now with record deals is different. Like I know the lady Ice Spice, the record company she's with, those people are not in like a 360 deal like some of the people like Cassie was in with like the back in the day with like people like P Diddy and other. It wasn't just P Diddy that put these people in these music deals like that. It was other producers too. But it's more ethical now because Ice Spice is with a record company where she kind of like owned the rights to her music. It's not where they ripping them off and stuff like that. So I believe he has a point about this. But let's listen to some more.
Never get discouraged by all the obstacles that come with this industry.
So Meg bragging, huh? It says Meg the same. Thank God. This is what Meg said. Was that today? Thank God, hotties today history. That's her That's her people. It was made today. I signed a distribution deal with my new family, Warner Music, where I maintain independence as an artist and own my masters and publishing. Oh wow! So she is really putting that in capital what letters? She's saying that Wow. Congratulations to her. I hope somebody close that door on it. It says that she owns her masters and her publishing. And this is the first deal of its kind. I hope artists still own. Wow, the come up who are already established never get this. Oh, or even artists who are already established, the ones on the come up never get discouraged by all the obstacles that come with this industry. Even with all the odds against me, I fought for myself. The hotties fought for me, and Rock Nation. What? Let's really keep up the hotties. Shout out to Mama Holly. I know. Oh, that's the lady that Nikki throwing. Ooh. Oh boy. Wow. That's good.
Great.
Good for
Even with
her.
the odds against me, I fought for myself. The hotties fought for me, and Rock Nation
Oh
fought for
shit.
me. I'm forever grateful.
Do you want free crystals
Okay.
sent to you every month? Yes, I said it. Free
Wow.
every month.
Grateful. Let's really keep running it up, hotties. Shout out to Mama Holly. I know she's guiding me through this, okay? Now
Oh,
she
that's so
mentions her
mama.
mother, other in this, and I wasn't really sure, what this deal or what. So from what I gathered, Megan Thee Stallion signed a distribution deal. Basically says, okay, she doesn't sign a full record deal, which means she's independent, meaning you don't get the full financial backing of a
Mhm.
signed artist. They distribute they distribute your music through their list of contacts like Spotify, Apple,
Mhm.
these big music publishers, and they get your music heard and out there via their great connections. However, you pay for everything. You let them know,
Oh
hey, I
wow.
have a video. Hey, I have this album coming out. Hey, I have this song I want to release. Hey, can you distribute this for me? And they get paid a certain amount based upon how much they distribute it. So to me, she's still having to pay for things out of her pocket versus whether if you sign a record contract, the record label gives you an advance and they give you money and they pretty much own you, right? They own all of your stuff until you can buy that stuff back. However, when you're independent, everything comes out of your pocket, and then you pay them to distribute your music. So I mean, it's a win-win, especially if you're an
Yeah.
artist like Megan Thee Stallion,
You
who's
can make
making
no
the
money.
money, who has the money to fund your career. See, a lot of artists
That
like
is good though, because if she don't make no money, then she don't have to be in a deal where she owe the record company.
a lot of
Yeah,
artists like
that is good. So she's not like having to go out and work against her will. She got freedom to kind of control things. That is good. Yeah, congratulations to her. That's good. And disclaimer: I'm not on either side. I'm not a Barb, even though I like Nicki Minaj. I've been listening to her. I think she's a great rapper. She's earned a lot of her stripes and stuff like that. And I like Meg. She's young. She's upcoming. I just think that they both have a lot of issues. But I'm gonna get into that. I want to hear some more of this.
get distribution deals, but at some point, like it doesn't really do anything because you don't really have any money to really put out quality work. So you really need the the budget. So Megan Thee Stallion is saying, "Hey, I got the money, I got the budget. Just I need you to put it in the eyes and ears and the faces of the public." And
Oh,
so that is to me how this deal is going to work. So that is indeed a whack to Nicki
wow,
Minaj.
I got my
The reason why I
butterfly.
believe that is a whack to Nicki Minaj is the fact that Nicki Minaj is very big on. I believe that is a whack to Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is very big on owning your masters and publishing and things like that. And Nicki Minaj has
Oh,
I really owned it. I feel like Wayne sold half of her catalog, you know?
wow.
So I do think that
Oh,
really is like, yeah, girl, I'm doing something that you wish you could do. Now, I was talking to some of my friends because I'm like, it feels like everybody is celebrating, Megan Thee Stallion getting these accomplishments. And I was telling my homeboy, I was like, this is starting to feel like Remy Ma in 2017 winning for best new hip hop artist, best new female hip hop artist. It's just like finally somebody beat Nicki Minaj. Finally somebody's getting to her, or like Cardi B getting Bodak Yellow. Finally somebody got a #1 record. Finally we're tired of Nicki winning. But they explained to me that perhaps it's not the fact that Megan Thee Stallion could actually infiltrate anything that Nicki Minaj does, or career-wise, because I personally don't feel like it doesn't matter what Megan Thee Stallion gets, what accomplishments she amasses, she will never be able to undo or rewrite the things that Nicki Minaj has done. Yeah. However, they put it to me like this. They said, well, hey, it's big because you got to think Megan Thee Stallion is
an accountant deposited money at Frost Bank by mistake, so their Frost banker drove to their bank.
Is the closest thing to what Nicki Minaj is artistically in female rap, as far as versatility, mainstream appeal, sex appeal, rap ability, youthfulness, vibrancy. Megan Thee Stallion is that girl. And while Nicki has amassed so much success and gotten and done so much great work, she has not been able to reap the full benefits of the things that she has deserved, i.e., #1 records, as much as she should have way more number. She hasn't gotten them. Grammy Awards, being a part of Rock Nation. Right. Shout out to Azalea Banks. I mean, I kind of feel Azalea Banks on what she said, because it made sense when Azalea Banks was like, seems like Nicki Minaj's issue is more with the machine, more with Jay-Z than it is with, some of these girls, and Azalea Banks talked about how, Nicki Minaj wanted to be a Rock Nation girl. And while I think Azalea Banks kind of went off on the deep end with some stuff I think the girl really made sense. And if you think about the Holy Trinity, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Beyonce, the only girl that's not over there is Nicki Minaj. And now they're ushering in Megan Thee Stallion. So, I mean, I think that there's some truth to that. Yeah. So, and on top of the fact that Jay-Z's relationship with Meek Mill, it's just a lot of different things. So I was like, oh, okay, boom. So I say that to say Megan Thee Stallion not only is trying to, not emulate, but she's kind of taking the path of Nicki Minaj. She's also being rewarded in the way that Nicki was supposed to be rewarded. So all the things that Nicki would have wanted is, her own publishing, Grammy Awards, #1 records with Beyonce, whatever, Rock Nation management, all of these different things. Megan Thee Stallion is now getting those things.
That's what Azalea said.
So I could see that being a whack. Like, yeah, girl, let me show you how it was supposed to happen for you. It's going to happen for me that way. Doesn't take away from what Nicki has done and has accomplished, but I could see where someone would say, hey, this is what it was supposed to give for you, but girl, they're going to give it to me. And you can't say she's not a rapper. You can't say, she's not talented, because Megan Thee Stallion is a hell of a performer and a hell of a rapper. You know what I mean? This is well, this is that. This is rapper versus rapper. This is rapper and rapper. So we can't discuss sympathy and payola too far. Well, we can do sympathy, but this is rapper and rapper. Okay? Now, on the other hand, while Megan Thee Stallion has this great publishing deal, someone else brought it up to my attention. Well, can she make hits? Because all of her other music is through 1501. So she needs to make some records with this new publishing. This independent Meg, this music, is it going to be good enough? Will anybody care? Well, we're hearing that the Megan Thee Stallion Hits is on its way to possibly debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, which would be a whack to Nicki, but really, Is it a whack? And this is where we were talking about earlier in the day on my social media, on Twitter and Instagram.
Well,
Make sure you
on
guys
my
follow me there, 'cause
opinion,
usually I tweet and I post on Instagram, and you guys
but
know.
listen though, Nikki helped it get to #1 with all that attention that she giving Meg though. That's what I feel. And we're gonna listen to some of the stuff what Azalea Banks had to say too. We're gonna listen to that. Yeah, Azalea Banks was saying that she feel like it's the fact that Nikki wasn't welcome in the Rock Nation, and she might got a point. Now all that other stuff about Jay-Z ain't attracted to Megan, let's all face it. Megan, to me, in my opinion, and I think most people think that Megan is beautiful. All this stuff about that girl being a what is it? Mega Man, all that, just because she tall and stuff like that. It was Amazons and stuff back in the day. Some women are tall. Some women got big feet. That don't mean they ain't beautiful. That don't mean they not feminine. I think she's beautiful or whatever. I don't know about the liposuction or whatever. I just think she's beautiful. But now I don't agree with that thing the way what happened with Tori. I have some fishy about that. And I honestly, in my opinion, this is me. This is for entertainment purposes and education purposes. I don't believe he did it. I believe she might have been drunk out of her mind and don't remember. But I believe the friend did it. Lord knows I do. That's me, my opinion. Moon got it 777. I ain't saying that she remembers, or maybe she in a situation where Rock Nation. This is for entertainment purposes, and this is Moon got it 777 opinions. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. Or maybe that she had to do it. You never know. Maybe they did influence her, because that guy, everybody want to laugh at him talking about a toupee and he's short and this and that. She did sleep with that guy, and that man did have it going on. He sold those NLTs, so, and he can write. He can change up his style. He's creative. He's a producer and all that. So we can't sleep on that. So all them girls probably want to be with him, including that little Kylie Jenner girl. So I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm keeping it real. But we gonna listen to a little more. This I hadn't even seen this.
No, we're going to end up talking about today. So I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh my God, Megan Thee Stallion, she's going to get a #1 record, and we're going to whack Nicki because Nicki went and posted Bigfoot. And it's going to be she got a #1 record. And listen, in all fairness, I think if I was Megan Thee Stallion or Megan Thee Stallion fans, I would say the same thing. It definitely would be an aha moment.
Wow.
It'd be a na moment. So I can't sit here and say that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, and why do we have to be on one side or the other? Like, why can't we all just like who we like the other cultures? The other cultures, they don't pit them. Well, I believe, like I said, these people are on autopilot now, but they're not pitted against each other like this. Well, you got to choose a side and all this and that, So I don't know. It's sad. But these are deeper issues. These people is from within too. A lot of this stuff.
Fair. But I don't think that is the whack to Nicki Minaj that people would think it is. Because at the end of the day, it just goes to show that, in my mind, the only reason why the record is doing so well is out of sympathy and out of spite. Sympathy streams and spiteful streams. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj opening the floodgates, dragging Megan Thee Stallion the way that
people that don't like Nicki gonna run the Megan song, and people that don't like Megan gonna run the Nicki song. That divide and conquer mess, and that's sad because both of them are talented. Yeah, Nicki has earned her stripes, and Megan is an upcoming artist. And no, it's not right the way Nicki treats these new girls coming in or whatever, that she feel like they're gonna take her spot. And it seems like she's very patriarchal towards the men, and she caters to them, and she really don't like the women like that. But see, I think that stems from childhood trauma and stuff going with other women in her childhood, like her mother, something that happened that she did not heal from. And it's spilling over into these relationships in the industry. And also, whatever's going on with these brothers and the pedophiles that she's batting for or whatever. I don't know if her husband is a pedo, but I'm thinking he raped that lady allegedly. It's entertainment, education purposes, but for her to okay that that she underneath or something that she's doing that's not it may be some issues she throwing up, you know. And with Megan, I don't believe Megan is no real girl. I believe Megan has some issues too. I don't, it might not be money, I need, you know, I'm going on, I got maybe good. I think she done passed over, it's so going on with people hate to play games in this industry. And all these industries deal with people, they got power and a little money and a little fame. It amplifies what was already going on with them that they did not heal from. And stuff that they did not, you know, confront within themselves. And this is what we're seeing play out. And this is for us to be looking at these people as celebrities, as an example of what we need to fix in our personal lives. Because, you know, a lot of times in our personal lives, women are all close, but it's devastating when women are close. We don't love each other like that, and we don't get along. We don't have unconditional love each other. We don't like each other. The mama don't like the daughter. The daughter don't like the mama. The cousins don't like each other. It's always a competition. Always skin color, complexions, colorism, a whole bunch of unnecessary mess that should not be going on. Now the men they got it bad too, but I'm talking about the women. It should be going on now in 2024 when we supposed to be coming into an era of the collective mindset. I am my sister's keeper. I am my brother's keeper. Healing and unconditional love. We got to do better. We got to do better. And I'm talking about myself. I've been working on myself because I'm being tested with situations that's, you know, coming back from past times, and I'm in the universe and Maya and them is weighing me. See, I got that Maya symbol, so I have to walk it like I talk it. I am being weighed and tested too to see how I react this time around. And I have to react. I have to react. It's not about what happened, it's about my reaction. I have to act out of what I'm talking about. Unconditional love, compassion, healing. Even if I gotta branch off. Even if I can't be around the people like that, I have to walk in unconditional love and compassion and balance. Not being so the light, the light, the light. No, it's the dark and the light come together for balance. All that, yeah, you know, all that, you know, that's good. You gotta have some balance though. It's a part of the dark, it's a part of the light also. It's called balance. It's called chaos and cosmos. So that's how I feel about it. Let's play a little more.
She did made people want to support the record even more. Made other fan bases like Cardi B, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, whatever, and Little Kim, fans alike, band together and stream this
support
record.
Megan. Nikki held it.
Whereas
held
at
it.
any other point,
She held it.
where in what world would you have known Megan Thee Stallion? And it's no.
Yeah, honestly, that's the truth.
This game.
If Nikki would have stayed on her pink Barbie throne and not came down from that throne and went on and honey, I would have made me I'd have made me a song with my little ankle bracelet husband, standing on business. I'd be eating some strawberries with my little thong on, taking me at the right angle, whatever they want to say about my botch BBL or whatever. Fuck them. I'd be taking me a picture with the right angle where they gonna be like, "Woo, look at her! Ooh, look at me! Look at the queen." We be eating some strawberries. I have a pink silk blanket wrapped around his ankle when or had taking pictures from the angle where they can't see his ankle bracelet, and we be playing one of my "Oh, I'm in love. We've been through a lot. We gonna make it, baby. We gonna make it." Have some pink Barbie dolls dancing in the background. Hey, that's how you do it. You know that's what Beyonce do. You know Beyonce pop up pill and don't even act like this mess bother her, which you know it do because she's a spiritual being like the rest of us having a human experience. But come on now. No, you do not let them know to think that they got to you like that. Even if they do, you don't know they what they say. The art of war. Come on now. She's smart. She ain't no dummy. Yeah, they talk about your family. They gonna talk about whatever weakness you got. And the only thing they really got to use is your husband as a weapon. And you knew that when you married him. You are a public figure. And you got enemies and haters and all that. Girl, you done been rapping and say you can rap, you can sing. You do a little, you don't dance much, but you make up for it with the rapping and the singing and all them faces and personalities. So I don't care. You make up for it with that. Amigo, all that stuff you be doing and what is it? What's that song I like from back in the day? I like the new album too. I do. I like Pink Friday too. But what's that old song? Pills and potions. And then he must have met me in a past life. I must have been a samurai. And da. I'm like, go ahead on, girl. You doing your thing. I'm like, this lady about crazy like me. She can sing, she can rap. Well, I can dance. Yeah, I dance when I perform. I sing, dance, rap, all that. I ain't doing that now. They they gotta pay me a pretty penny to get up in there and do all that work. Cause them people be doing all that work and they not getting they're not getting paid. They say I gotta pass a brown paper bag test now in 2024. I gotta do all that stuff to get paid, right? Oh, I ain't doing all that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be. I don't, look, one of the Migos songs. See, I'd rather be rich than famous. I'm gonna sit back in the background, see where the money is. Really, where the money is. Yeah, you look. I'll be just like this. It's not that serious. I'll be just like this right here. No, no, I ain't mean to do that. I'll be like this right here. I'll be just like this right here. Let me show you. I don't care. No, I'm tripping. I'll be share screen. I'll be like this. I'm gonna get it right sooner or later. I'll be just like this. Talking in the back. You won't even see no avatar that look like me. I don't care who knows. As long as my money, my pocket, I ain't gonna do anything for it though. Nope, I'm not doing anything for it to get it. But I'm saying if if it's okay, and yeah, I'm down. I ain't got to be seen. I sure don't. But let's see more there. Yeah, and I mean I like some of her. Look, I like some of her stuff. I'm more accustomed to Nicki Minaj music because she been around a while, and Nicki Meg just came out a few years ago. But when I do listen to her music, I do like some of her music. But and I know that's for them younger people or whatever. But I ain't into no music talking about maybe back in the day. I really want to hear it. I like Little Kim though. I ain't even gonna front. I was a married woman and everything, raising her. I still like Little Kim, but I was really really young then. Now I'm just not into that music like that nowadays. I really won't into that music like that back in the day, but I did like some Little Kim stuff, and she did talk about getting the money from the men and blah blah blah, and going on about her business. Now I did like something. I'm a balance. It ain't all I'm in love, all that. I like a little bit of that raunchy talk shit to the man music too. I like some of Megan's stuff, but when she was with that other group, most of her songs seemed like it was about sex and the hot girl summer, which is cool. It's an audience for that. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into all that like that. Getting the money from the man and having don't I ain't into all that. But I like some of her beats now. She can rap. I done heard some of her rap stuff, and it's pretty cool. Like I don't think we should have to choose a side, be on the Barbie side or be on the high. I mean, come on now. We've been doing this for how long? More than 500 years. They've been dividing and conquer us. They programmed us to be like this, and then we on autopilot doing it. It's time for a change. But I'm glad she got whatever record deal but it's not good to get a deal like that and then you picking that on somebody else what they ain't got it. They weakness and you put you just picking like that. That I guess that's a strategy, a good way of getting back at somebody and staying classy. You know, so I don't know. Whatever energy you put out, I know that shit got to come back, and that's why I be careful with energy I put out, especially now that I know. When you know better, you do better. You got to be careful. You got to be careful at what energy that you put out at people. You picking and stuff, and it was funny though. It was kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie. I know she it got to her about that Bigfoot thing. Then they got this woman. I gotta show this. I gotta find it. I gotta show this. I gotta show this. 1 second. This is crazy here. This is freaking crazy. I got to show this. Yeah, that's enough of that. Um, let's see. What's this? Um, there we go. It might come up under this. Look at this. That shit crazy. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, we'll listen to what that dance said. I don't see it. Lord, I don't see it. Well, it might be in my history. I'm gonna find it. You know, I got a little time. I'm about to get off this thing, though. Here we go. I know it's in here somewhere. This is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Where is it? It's way on down here. This is hilarious. I bet many people ain't seen this. This is wild. I'll be finding some crazy stuff sometimes. Lord. I'm gonna find it. Where is it? I don't see it. Come on. It's gotta be down here. Come on. It's a lady, and here it is. Oh God, y'all.
Why the fuck is you humping on our minor?
Oh no, I gotta look at this from the beginning. Here we go. Boy, y'all about this shit here is funny. This is funny. It's wrong for her to say something about somebody, but I'm just saying this is crazy.
Cause she
Look,
was lying on your
look.
dead mama. I know your dead mama, lying on your dead mama. I know your dead mama, lying on your dead mama.
This is
I know
crazy.
your dead mama, lying on your dead mama.
Look,
Now listen up, bitch. Why the fuck is you humping on our minor? She's lying on your mama. I know your dead mama,
this is
lying on your dead mama. I know your dead mama,
what in the fuck?
I know your dead mama, lying on your dead mama. Now listen up, bitch. Why the fuck is you humping on our minor? Cause she was
Let me get this off here.
I know your dead mama, lying on your dead mama. I know your
This
dead
is
mama.
crazy, and then play. I ain't never seen nothing like that. It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna see what Azealia Banks had to say about it. Oh, that's wild. And you know that, boy. You know she done seen that. I know I'd be mad, but I don't know. She's striking back with saying how successful she is. How successful her song. Nikki held that song though, cause she didn't held her piece. It wouldn't have been going to number one. Well, she did help her. What is it? Azealia. I don't know. I've been working on this desk. Well, I've had an assistant, but mhm. Here we go.
Hey guys.
Here we
So
go.
originally, I was just gonna stay out of this because it's just kind of like another day, another female rap beef. Like,
Okay, this is Zelia Banks talking about it a little bit. She giving her 2 cents on it.
who really cares? But I think there's some interesting parts to this that everyone's missing. This isn't about Meg collabing with Cardi. This isn't about whatever stupid ass excuse Nicki's making about her telling her to get an abortion and have a drink or whatever the fuck. This is about Jay-Z. This is about Jay-Z. And excuse me, because I'm not trying to be fresh at all. But Jay-Z has this way of kind of like presenting himself in the culture as like this Daddy Warbucks kind of figure. And this is my own estimate and my own just kind of theory. I think that women who choose rap as a path, maybe like 6 or 7 times out of 10 are lacking some sort of father figure in their life. You know, maybe the dad was absent, maybe the father's deceased, just no male role models around. And it's not so much a show of bravado, like, hey, I can do what the boys do. It's more like an inadvertent way of seeking closeness to men. Now, when you really, really, really dig down into it, Nicki be like sweating Jay in a different type of way. Like low key, she be like low key on his dick. Like it's so funny. I'm really good at reading body language and stuff like that. I could see in the Feeling Myself video, like Beyonce's kind of just like laughing at her, like, huh, bitch, yeah. Like you wish. And when they did the performance together, Beyonce's like, no, I'm gonna wear pink, you wear black. She's like, oh Nico. It's funny. It's funny. Like Beyonce's just sunning her like, like little bitch. You know. Jay-Z has kind of positioned himself in this way where almost every type of female artist, female urban artist, feels like she needs his approval of sorts, you know. And Nicki has low key, like, I could just feel that she's low key felt slighted by Jay, just even by his association with Meek Mill, you know. And but she's also at the same time been trying to wiggle her way in. Like Nicki wants to be a Rock Nation girl bad. That's what this beef is about. She want to be a Rock Nation girl so fucking bad. Aww. Like, you know, dating Nas. Like it's just like, yeah, when you really pay attention, like her pitter pattering around and the way she's always like, that's why Jane Clear's verse for your album is just like, why you fucking care?
That's sad, then. Maybe she got a point. I don't agree with everything Azalea saying. I think she was out of pocket with how she talked to that boy about his baby mama. What's her name, Lady Jackie O and DC Youngfly, but she be having some points, and that's sad. If that's really the case, she know because she in that cult and in the in group. She might not be making music and hits, but she in with the crowd. She know what go on. Sure do, because I think she kind of close with Kanye, ain't she? So she in that she in with the group with that in crowd. What they call them?
when did you get a Jay-Z verse on your fucking record? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, and on top of that, like, it's been years since Jay-Z has publicly co-signed any female rapper.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it's Megan, it could be anybody. You know what I mean? It could be fucking me. You know what I mean? It could be Bad Baby. It could be whoever. The fact that some girl that is not Nicki got Jay-Z's public cosign, some female rapper that's not Nicki got Jay-Z's public cosign, makes Nicki jealous. It makes her feel jealous. And it makes her feel kind of alone. If you like pay attention, like when these things kind of happen, all of those like Young Money guys are
like, they gonna play all that. Everybody gonna probably see it. But that said, she got to the point she gonna go talk about how she think Nicki have it financial debt and how she don't have the money. They doing all this stuff, man. And somebody said like how she was saying, you know, he using substances and stuff like that, they off the cocaine and things stuff for the Lord. I can't imagine, like, I guess she like to put her in family. They got wrong. They do all this working and performing and comes on family. She said, man, this is everything versus this is the opinion of who God said, for everything versus education versus She said, Michael Jackson will make me die alone. Like, in the everlasting freak off is going on. That's crazy. Y'all, this tripped me out though. I ain't seen nothing like that right there. That woman, I like both of them, but that woman dancing, that woman dancing just tripped me out. That tripped me. I ain't even gonna play it again. But yeah, do you think Avelia Banks has a point? Do you think she is on to something with this? I don't know, but I know it's time for us to do better when it comes to relationships and getting along. And it takes some time to work through these issues. It took me some time, and I wanted. I'm gonna have a guest up here soon. Hopefully, I guess we can talk about some stuff that we actually have had to work through. I'm hoping that it'll work out where they'll come. They want to play shy sometimes, but I keep it real where we can actually discuss, get up here and on the real, and because I'm a real live person, I don't just want to get up here and type and sit behind this. I'll be out there I'm out here. I'll be out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking it, trying to walk it as much as I can, like I talk it, being in the present, going into the unknown and actually doing what I say, not just internet bandit. You know what I'm saying? Just up here typing and judging other people. And no, I try to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking what nobody else do. I'm saying for me. That's why I got off for a while so I could do some work and spiritual work on myself and do some other things or whatever. Which if you don't see me up here, I was still meditating for you, sending out healing and protection and doing all of that. Yes, nonstop. And that's when you don't see me, you on my mind, you in my prayers. I'm thinking about everybody. That's even people that I don't know. I'm sending the right energy out to you. As a collective. Yes, I do a lot of collective mindset meditations and things like that. Not just for myself, and not just for people that I like not just for the people that I think is doing. I send it out, compassion out towards the ones that we think are the ones that we think that we should throw away in society and turn our backs on the monsters and stuff. Because we are one. We are the collective. We are one. And I used to didn't believe that, and I used to didn't want to say what I'm even saying now. But we are one. You know. Yeah, I had a dream. Maybe it was like a little vision or something. about one of the people that they bringing down, and they were so pitiful. And I was looking at them like, you know what? It's even a chance for them to change. There's even a chance for forgiveness for them. We don't know. Like, I'm not making no excuses because I'm a person that's hard on people that hurt children. I'm hard on people that I don't have no type of sympathy, for people that do things. But at the same time, Spirit said you got to have compassion for all people. Now you have to protect the children. We have not protected our children, and I say our children because I protect mine best I can. But I'm saying as a collective, we have not protected our children. We have looked more towards materialism, clout, status, fame, and money, and who we go close with, and having shown partiality than we have with protecting the children from predators. And this is not just in Hollywood. This is in our personal lives and in our families, in the church, in the schools, and we look in the other way and act like we don't, we can't do nothing. Well, it's none of my business. It is your business. We are our brothers and sisters keepers. And if we're not gonna protect these children, then who? Our boys. We see our boys, and just like in Hollywood, how these boys and girls have been passed around and turned out and don't know whether they going or coming out. This is happening right in the community. We see it with the youth and stuff. We want, what's wrong with them children? What's wrong with them children? They done been abused and their energy done been drained and they done been essayed and just drove crazy. And a lot of times it be right in the family, you know what I'm saying? And it's looked the other way, or they get away with it. They think they're getting away with it, but they're not getting away with it in the spiritual realm and in the light of the lifetimes and stuff. They're not getting away with it. So nobody when you get by, you will get by. Shoot. Might get by for a little while. But it's sad though, that we see this woman. We see this woman, she's so talented. She's been around for decades and she still looks good in my opinion. She's had escalades of fame and we see that she, supposed to have acquired so much fortune, but it say, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world? And she done had some hard times. But they was coming to get her. They was like they was using these artists and stuff. Like they was using artists against her to bring her down, like the new rap artists or maybe the older ones like Remy Ma. And then she said, I see how they was like Cardi B was coming against her and stuff pretty rough. And that seemed unfair how Cardi B was coming against her like that. But always made it seem like Nicki was a bad guy, which we know Nicki has a problem getting along with other women. But some of that stuff that might have been coming at Nicki was the energy she put out towards Little Kim. Because if you remember, she gave Little Kim a hard time when she should have been giving Little Kim respect. And then when that came back at her, I know she somewhere inside of her she had to remember, like damn, I wasn't very, very friendly when I was up and coming artist. I just basically bit that lady head off. And she was trying to be nice to me for the most part. So we have to be careful, even with Megan, with what she got going on now, and she got the big music industry companies backing her and Rock Nation and all them. You have to be careful because what you put out, it comes back, and it don't take long now. It don't take long. I don't know what is going on with that boy, but if that boy really didn't do that, and she really deep in her heart know that he didn't do that, and she put that boy there like that and let them people influence her to put him away like that, it's all gonna come out. What don't come out in the rinse gonna come out in the wash now. It sure is. So I'm just saying it's time for us as a collective, me, myself, whether you in a Hollywood, whether you in the daggone McDonald's kitchen cooking, whether you working at the hospital as a doctor or a rocket scientist, it's time for us to go inside and start working on ourselves and healing. So as a collective, we can learn. Because if you don't walk in these vibrations, you ain't gonna make it. If you're not walking in compassion, you're not walking in. You're not gonna make the. You're not gonna make the way they say that quantum jump, that shift. You're not gonna make it. That's why they're keeping us distracted with this, all this mess that's going on and stuff. They keeping us distracted. I know one thing. I was looking at what some of the people were saying, Squirrel Tribe and Contra Queen, them talking about them planes. They having a lot of issues with these planes. And one of my family members that came to visit me, And I was like, you'll be fine this time around, but just be careful when January come in deep and when all these springs, because spring is gonna be here in what is it, March? Around March is when the new year. It really is. That's the new year. That what is it? The Gregorian calendar was changed for the purpose of the Pope, but that's not the real New Year. But I said when the New Year start coming in, and then when it get deep in January, I got a feeling about these planes. And sure enough, I be right. And then a lot of prophecies I've been prophesying over the last few years about the abuse of power and people being, showed up and people coming down, and we all been talking about it. Not just me. It's been plenty of us that's been, prophesying this stuff. We've been talking about the women, the patriarchal minded women and stuff, and the men with the mindset of hating women and how they better change their hearts. And look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. And the people talking about it's a war on black. No, it ain't no war on black. It ain't no such thing as black. That's all an illusion. Black was created in the 1600s along with it says what it's a spiritual warfare going on. It's a spirit. It's always been a spiritual warfare going on the righteous one. But if you see a lot of people coming down that look like us, maybe they was abusing power too. You can't just be like, oh, I gotta stand by my people now because they mess with black. No, you got a lot of people that look like us that need to go sit down too. They need to be charged. They done did a lot of damage too. I see it all across the board. It's not just one race or another, which race really don't exist, but it's all different ethnicities is coming down. Women, and it ain't just the men, it's the women too. And if they doing something that what I'm saying, they hurting people and stuff like that. Now you ain't gonna be perfect. I ain't perfect. But I'm saying you doing a little too much like they doing. They be doing a lot. They don't just get a piece of the cake. They gotta get the damn cake, go in to the damn flour mill and take all the flour and dissect it and try to get other people for taking the flour and you don't come after nobody for stuff you doing. You clean up your backyard first or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't call it like the pot calling the kettle black and nah, it's just crazy. So I don't look at skin color. I look at the spirit or whatever. That's all superficial. Skin color and all this and that. Oh, they messing with my black woman. They messing with my black man. What are they doing? What the hell are they doing? Like, yeah, they be wrong a lot of times, and they really do be messing with certain races of people because of the racism and stuff like that. But some of these people, they just be doing too much. I can't back you. I don't, whether you family member or what, blood ain't thicker than water when you doing wrong, baby. When you harming children and you got an agenda to hurt and harm and take lives and just because for money purposes and I can't back that. I don't care if who you is. If it was my child, I couldn't. Like these mothers and stuff, if you know if your child go out here and take somebody's life, somebody gonna end up taking some of your. They gonna do that to them. Like you just go out here messing with people and feel like you could just you ain't they not defending themselves. They just taking people lives. Like come on. What is that saying? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Like, yeah, what you put out. So we just got to do better. We just got to start working on ourselves and realize that, you know what I'm saying, we are one. All this tit for tat, we been there, done that. We've been fighting and fighting and fighting for more than thousands of years. They done divided the women against each other, not just black, indigenous or colored women. All of the women done been divided against Aaron. All of the women done been divided against each other. So but yep. So it's time for a change. And the time is no better time than the present. Yep. It's time for a change. I'm about to get off, y'all. It's been wonderful. Ain't got nobody in here. Ain't got nobody in here. I'm about to end this chat. Unconditional love and healing to y'all. As I work on myself, I wish that y'all, the Sin and Brown, balance, connect with nature. I wish y'all the best. And it's been wonderful. I'm glad to be back. Like I said, it's all about the collective. It's all about working together. It's look, and I had to leave a lot of these people on YouTube alone too, because they full of shit. I'm just gonna put it out there. The blind leading the damn blind. They don't. You can't. It's really some people up here that don't know what they talking about. They creating content and got people following the blindly blind. I ain't following nobody. I'm following myself. I ain't getting no clicks. Then when you go to one chat, they mad. I ain't got time for that. I didn't even do that in school. I'm definitely not doing it. I'm the boss of me. You not controlling me. No. I ain't got to be in no groups or no cults or none of that. I might look. If I said, look, I'll support you if I can, but I'm not promising nobody nothing. Because at any time when you start changing up, I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't know you like that. This just YouTube. You do not get up here and look for no best friends and none of that. These people is one. They not come to find out, which I already knew. I got family members that been up here longer than I have. They be like, them people on YouTube, they ain't about nothing. They won't lie. It's a lot of people up here that pretend to be something that they not, and they not even the celebrities, but I'm saying the people that's up here making content, they be doing a whole bunch of nefarious stuff and scamming and manipulating these people because they looking for a leader. They looking for a savior when it's all within. You should not be worshiping none of these content creators and you supposed to go within and find it within yourself. You don't supposed to be following nobody looking for us. I say they didn't have no fathers, or they didn't have no real strong father figures, or no. They're looking for a mother and a father in these people, and you're not gonna find that. It's within you. You're gonna get deceived every time. You're gonna get deceived. I'm talking from experience. Yeah, because when I looked for something outside of myself, I was disappointed. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. You're gonna be disappointed every time. You sure is. And I try to tell these people about some of these content. Some of these people, I was like, look, they change up, and that's why I didn't interview them and stuff like that. They still following them straight to hell. And then they all, oh, he did. I'm like, I try to tell y'all. I'm just sitting back observing. I'm like, I be picked. Look, I done been around so many crazy folks. I can pick up on it. It don't take me long. I love people unconditionally, but I handle people with a long handle spoon because I already done. I I can pick up on them demons, them spirits, right? Cause they ain't learned how to control their demons. And you're not gonna sit here and jack at me. I done been aggravated, agitated and stuff. No, I ain't got to go through that. I can live in harmony and peace and bliss and the golden age. I ain't got to be around that mess. I ain't got to go through it, and I'm not. I'm not just for you to be. Oh, you my friend. Oh, you my family member. Oh, I don't want to be alone. Hell no. I like being alone with myself. If I can if I like how this thing doing. If I can't have nobody around me that got no daggone sense, and y'all better get like that too.
It's so divine. Yeah, everything is so brand new. It's so brand new to me. Everything it feels just fine. Everything feels just fine. Since I met you, big mama.
All right, y'all.
My Lord, everything is so divine.
Since I met you, Big Mama. That's Big Mama. I don't mess with I don't mess with that religious stuff.
It's just so divine. Since I met you.
It's you, Big Mama. Since I met you, Mama.
Since I met you, you picked me up.
You,
You
Big
turned
Mama.
me around.
Since I met you, Big Mama. Since I met you, Mama. Since I met you, Mama. Since I met you, Big Mama. Since I met you, Big Mama. Since I met you, Mama. Since I met you, Big 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 But I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see y'all soon. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. And I send out healing, unconditional love, balance, and wholeness to you. Trying to see that I forget anything. I said it about the planes. Oh yeah, Texas standing up, ain't it? They not letting those these ain't regular immigrants coming in. These people seem like they coming in for military purposes, like they might be terrorists or something. Oh, what they got going on? It's crazy what this country is. But you know what? When you build something on sacred burial grounds and build it on an illusion, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta pay the piper when you build it on the wrong foundation, stealing these people lands and then telling these people they came from Africa and they really did. They was already here. A lot of these lands is cursed. Contra Queen was talking about it, and I've been talking about it too. A lot of these lands they don't build on they don't build this stuff on ancient burial ground. And this thing don't want to stop playing. They don't build this stuff on ancient burial ground, and it's gotta come down. They sure have. They don't build it on sacred land energy grids of the mama water and them, the mama water, the oracles and the shamans and their temples and where they would, consecrate themselves and to give offerings to the goddess. And yeah, it's cursed land. And that's why a lot of the structures I've been doing a lot of research. A lot of the structures are caving in. A lot of the roads are caving in. A lot of things are unstable because they built right over this stuff. Look at that lake in Georgia where they built on those people. They just flooded it out and built over them people. And them people can't even swim in there. They drowning and getting electrocuted and stuff. You can't do stuff like that and think you go. And now we done. Them ancestors don't live, and the earth is tied to the daughter earth. Big mama, the rise of the divine feminine. Yeah, and they trying to get off this earth and go in the ground, ain't it? Because they know it's time to pay the piper. They know it's time to pay the piper. Yep. Well, this has been Moon Goddess 777. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I will be back with you soon. Remember, we are one. We are the collective. I am my brothers and sisters keeper. Unconditional love, compassion, support our organization because it's a lot of people in need of every food, clothing, shelter, counseling. It's just a lot. Like, we as the people, we don't look out for our. I mean, look at how they do their people. I'm getting ready to get off. When they people is getting now they have a compassion. Look at it. They have compassion for their people that's strung out and going through the crisis of opioids and stuff. They bringing up these methadone labs and the Samaritan laws where if they OD and they take them to the hospital and all that. They supportive. I seen it with my own eyes. How supportive they are with their families is having drug use issues and stuff. But back when they came out with the when the government put the crack cocaine in our communities and stuff, and as time went on, they was putting them people in jail, them indigenous or black people, they were putting them in jail for a crackhead. But look at the compassion and love they show to their people. They don't treat their people like we treated ours. We got to realize that. And Myron the oppressor, he don't even act like that towards his people. We say these kids is grown when they turn 18 and 20. You're not really an adult till you about 30 years old. And then we don't give them nothing. They ain't got no wealth or they ain't got nothing really but a job and a little bit of FAFSA money. And we expect them to be okay and stuff. And they grown now. They're not grown. Your child is not grown when they like 18. They ain't even really even grown today. Some of them don't even be grown today about 30. So we got to change our mindset and stop, being so indoctrinated and brainwashed with Master said this, he said that, white Jesus said this. I believe we so indoctrinated. We still got our kids in their schools. It's 2024. None of these indigenous children should be in them schools because all they're doing is creating prisoners and Indigent service. That's all it's for. Yeah, but anyway, I'm getting off, and I send everybody. I'm just keeping 100. And whoever got ears to hear, let them hear. If they don't want to hear it, then oh well. But I'm out of here. And y'all have a wonderful weekend. Just stay busy. Keep it somewhere. There's a lot of cartels and stuff on here. It's not just in one city, Texas. It's all over. They stand up shop. Be careful. Watch your kids. Watch yourself. Be careful about the recreational use because people that when you see that, you can't really get high like that no more because you don't know what's in even marijuana. Some of the marijuana they allow with Benny and even the Louisiana governor said one of those you have to be careful. It ain't like it used to be. You can't do the things you used to do. You can't go to places you used to go. You can't just, be acting like, you don't have one running there. There's a woman and stuff like that. You should be conducting yourself as far as being alone and going out places and going out dating and you got no protection and all that. You just think it's all good. You going out. Well, that's the best place for the usually that Florida where it's going to come in there and then you don't see you can transition on. You just have to be careful. You have to be careful even dating with kids. You don't know these people might be trying to get to your children. They might act like they love you, but their goal might be your kid. That's what it's always been. The children. It's the children. That's what, like somebody said, the guy Jamal, may he get out if he's innocent. May they free him if he's innocent, and I hope he is. May he be free. He said that's who they had in them ships and kidnapping and stuff was children and women. The women to breed and the children because they could brainwash them and look how they indoctrinated our people. Look how they indoctrinated our people. They mostly the children because they can do what they want to do with them and manipulate their mind and stuff like that. So y'all just be vigilant, stay aware, protected on not spiritually, physically, and just keep your head, keep your spiritual eyes on too. This has been Moon Goddess 777.
You've been my friend. I love you, Jesus. I love